Hi, I'm Justin Bear, founder of MemberText. Thanks so much for taking the time to check out our video on the use cases and really simple trick and tool club managers from around the country are using to sell out their events in minutes and even sometimes seconds. So before we get into that, let's just talk about how most clubs are really getting information out to membership. For the most part, we speak to general managers every single day. It's usually email, and it's even sometimes printed newsletters that they'll send maybe once a month. The problem with that is it's like using a rotary phone to make phone calls. Yes, it worked at the time, but there's something so much more efficient and usable. And that's when it comes to email. So email, when we think about it, it's 25 to 30 years old. And what we've seen pretty much tremendously across the board, obviously in clubs, but even in business and just in retail, email open rates stink, right? So they're going down. We know that. People are slammed with email. The average person gets almost 3,000 emails a month in their inbox. So trying to get your 6, 7, 8 club emails into somebody getting 3,000 or 4,000 emails a month is like almost impossible. And that's why we see open rates kind of in that 20, 30, maybe 40% open rate. One of the other big issues and challenges clubs have is the time to open. So you send out this awesome email that you spent an hour and a half, or your marketing person spent an hour and a half writing and designing, and they sent it out. And yeah, maybe you did get a 30% open rate. The problem is it's the time to open. So you sent that out and maybe it's something urgent, like, hey, we just switched up our family barbecue where we're thinking it's gonna have rain, so we're gonna do it under the pavilion, and you need to send this information out. Well, if you use email, you might get that 30 or 40% open rate, but it could take 10 days for that to actually happen. So wouldn't it be awesome if there was a tool that was simple to use, you could send it from your phone or any computer that reached almost 100% of your members literally in seconds? And so without further ado, the answer is probably what you're holding right now, watching this video on, or maybe you have it in your pocket or it's on your desk. In my case, it's on my desk. It's the cell phone, right? This is the power. This is the most valuable piece of real estate on somebody right now. It is their text inbox. And so the really cool part about text messages, it has a 98% open rate and they're read within 3 minutes. So this is how club managers, and you're gonna see in a few minutes, I'm gonna show you some videos of club managers actually talking about using MemberText to sell out their events literally in seconds. You have a member guest tournament and you've got 5 teams left. They send a text out and literally in seconds, the pro shop's phone is ringing. Same when it comes to Valentine's Day brunch or family barbecues or Santa brunch, or really any kind of single event. They can shoot out a text message, they can put a cool video or image actually in the text message if you want, and it reaches everybody. It has a 98% open rate and they're read within 3 minutes, which is just awesome. One of the other kind of use cases that came up when it came to time to open was actually this past Memorial Day. 2 of our clients, actually 2, had code browns in the pool, right? So they had to basically clear out the pool that day. And instead of sending an email, which they know could take several days, and they know if they send an email out, the whole family's gonna show up with all their gear and say, what happened to the pool? And they're gonna say, oh, you didn't get our email. And I'm gonna say, no, I didn't check my email, it's Sunday. And so, you can basically prevent them from kind of showing up where they send a text message out, the information is read and seen, and you can really keep members up to date on what's going on. So that is really the essence of the power of text messaging. Now, what's cool about MemberText, and really what sets us apart from really any single service out there, is one, our customer service and our setup. So we've done this with over 350 clubs around the country, whether it's Arizona Country Club, Ibis down in Palm Beach, Hazeltine, you name the club, it doesn't matter large or small. We've worked with pretty much every single type of club, yacht club, tennis club, pretty much across the board. But our really true kind of essence is our service and our white club service. The same way you take care of your members, we kind of take care of our clients. We give every one of our clients our cell phone numbers. And I'm actually giving my cell phone number right now. If you want to jot it down, feel free to call me, text me 7 days a week. My cell phone number is 410-935-1999. That's actually my cell phone number. So you can call me or text me anytime. But so one thing is our service. The next thing is not only our confidentiality, but how we're able to get pretty much almost 95 to 97% of members to get them into the program, right? So what we see a lot of times is somebody will say, oh, well, we kind of tried that, or maybe it's built into our CRM or whatever, but it hasn't really got off the ground. I'm like, yeah, it hasn't gotten off the ground because they're asking your members for like their carrier and you make them go onto their website and sign in. With MemberText, you don't have to do this. We've got it down to a science on how we're able to get your entire membership signed up and onboarded literally in one day. And the other cool thing is the setup, we do it's fully turnkey. So whether it's you or your membership marketing person that's going to be handling this, they're not going to have to do anything when working with MemberText. You guys basically tell us, hey, we want we want an all member group. I want a staff group. I want a men's golf. I want a ladies golf. I want a sailing if you're in a yacht club. All your different subgroups. You basically tell that to us. You pull your list, you'll send it to us. Our system's actually able to figure out, and we do this every single time. People send us spider webs of club rosters where they've got cell phone numbers sitting in the alternate facts column just throughout the years. And that's what happened, because years ago, they didn't have a cell phone column. So they would send that to us. Our system is able to figure out when we upload it. It actually checks every single number, and it figures out what's a landline and what's a cell. And so we're kind of able to immediately capture how many cell phone numbers you have and how many you don't. In fact, we'll even send you a list of the members that don't have cell phone numbers. So you could maybe even reach out and say, hey, we've got this mobile alerts feature coming, and we want to be able to let you know about important things happening or emergencies happening around the club. We don't have your cell phone number on file, and that works really well. But we're also able to actually give you a code. So let's say you're Wilshire Country Club. We've set up a code called, Wilshire, and we give you a number to text. I'm sure you've seen this before. It's like text Wilshire to 12345, and we'll give you the exact same thing. We'll in fact even design a flyer for you that you can put around the club, put in your locker rooms, pull in your newsletters, and you'll be surprised at how many members want to be communicated basically on text, and they'll sign up themselves. So lastly, and this kind of hits home whether you're the person that actually sends emails out or your membership marketing person, is we can save them tons of time and tons of headache. If you're someone that sends emails out, like I am, unfortunately, it can take 20, 30, 40, an hour to send an email out. By the time you write it and you come up with a subject line and you send yourself a test and you go back and you're like, oh, I made a mistake. It takes real time to actually kind of create these things, and you really can't do it from your phone. So if you're home and there is an emergency, we had a couple of clubs just in the past quarter have a couple of fires on property, and so if you're not on property, you're not at your computer, you're not at your terminal, sometimes it can be hard. Well, the nice thing about MemberText is you can send a text in 30 seconds, and you can do it right from your phone. In fact, multiple people on your team, if you give them access, will be able to do that. We've got other cool features in there like polling and questionnaires, a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, we'd love to hop on a demo with you specifically. So after the video, after you've stopped watching it, and I'm going to show you some real testimonials coming up in a few minutes here of actual general managers and what they're doing. We'd love to hop on a quick WebEx where we'll show our screen, we'll log you in to the platform, we'll show you how simple it is, we'll show you how clubs are specifically, what they're doing, and we've got the exact recipe. Like, we sit down, we know all of our clients by first names. They call us. We talk about, okay, let's talk about the plan. Here's what's going to happen. Here's how we're going to be able to sell out your events. And we kind of give you the exact text to send out if you want them. But it pretty much works. But so anyway, if you've got a few minutes, watch the rest of the video. You're going to see some awesome testimonials of general managers in a few seconds. And then down below, click the button that says sign up for a demo, and we'll talk to you, and we want to learn about what's going on at your club, what you're using communication wise. Maybe we're able to cut out a few emails a month that you're able to send, which your members are going to love. And yeah, we'll talk more, basically see what's going on. Now, the other cool feature, actually, I want to just mention this before we go, is we're actually able to enable your landline number at the club. So the text messages that come out are sent will actually show up as probably the club's name because everyone has it saved on their phone. So that was that last bit that I didn't get before to talk about the demo. Anyway, if you've had a few minutes, feel free to call me, text me, 410-935-1999, or just down below, click the button that says sign up for a demo, or maybe I'll try and actually put my calendar down below, and you'll be able to schedule a demo with me or someone else on my team. And it'll be cool. It'll be fun and definitely worth 10 minutes to at least see what we're able to do. I know it can make a huge impact. It's basically pennies a member as far as pricing goes. It's very inexpensive, takes seconds. So thanks so much for checking this out. Check out text messaging. I know you're gonna love it. And in a few minutes or a few seconds here, you're gonna see some general managers. I'll see you on a WebEx soon. Thanks.